And now, for another edition of Rad vs. Wild. Of course, Jeff looking to climb Idaho this week, and it doesn't get any easier.
You've seen them on TV, Bear Grylls and the Survivor man Les Stroud, taking outdoor skills to an extreme. As for me, I'm out there for enjoyment and the sport of it. Backpacking and climbing mountains is about passion. It's about endurance and achieving my personal goal of reaching the highest summit in each of the 50 states. It's called high pointing, a pastime I share with thousands. Join me in the backcountry as I try to tackle two biggies in one trip. This is Rad vs. Wild.
Morning to you from the Lost River Range in very remote Idaho. Still in the tent. It's a little cold outside. About 4:30 in the morning. Why are we getting up so early? Well, we've got a very long day ahead. About a 5,000-foot vertical climb. It should take us probably 7 to 10 hours to scale 12,662-foot summit of Borah Peak, which is the highest point in Idaho. So let's get started.
Headlamps and a pre-dawn start are essential, as you want to avoid getting caught high on the mountain if an afternoon storm were to hit. The steepest portion of the ascent is the beginning, as the trail heads straight up to the tree line at a 90% grade. We make the tree line in 2 hours, then follow a well-defined trail for over a mile before running into our first obstacle, a knife-edged ridge with steep drop-offs known as exposure. This portion requires some Class 3 scrambling, meaning unroped rock climbing, using good handholds. If you have vertigo or a fear of heights, it's time to turn back, but Bill and I press on.
Well, the wind is really blowing at 11,600 feet. We're at what's affectionately known as Chicken Out Ridge. Chicken out because let me show you why. To the left, about a 3,000-foot drop.
Same thing to the right. This section is often covered in snow and requires the use of an ice axe and crampons 9 months out of the year. Even though this is August, a slip-up would be a really bad idea. Following the ridge line, we cross a saddle, stopping to enjoy the view. All that's left, 800 vertical feet over some loose boulders.
Gentlemen, an American dream. We've reached the top of Borah Peak, the roof of Idaho. Took us way too long. It's now 12:30 in the afternoon after embarking at about 5:15. So we're a little old and out of shape.
Making the summit is optional. Getting back down is mandatory. But we take some time to take some pictures and soak it all in before making a safe but knee-tearing descent back to camp in 11 hours round trip.
This has been Rad vs. Wild.